Penguins are flightless birds that are excellent swimmers. There are 18 species of penguins, with sizes ranging from tiny to giant. The emperor penguin is the tallest penguin species, standing about 4 feet tall. The little blue penguin is the smallest species, only about 16 inches tall. Penguins are found in the southern hemisphere, including Antarctica, South America, Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. Penguins are classified as birds because they have feathers and lay eggs. Most penguins live in cold climates, but some, like the Galapagos penguin, live near the equator. Penguins' black and white coloration provides camouflage called countershading. Penguins can dive to impressive depths. Emperor penguins can dive over 1,800 feet. They are highly social birds, often living in colonies of thousands. Penguins have flippers instead of wings, adapted for swimming. Their dense, waterproof feathers trap air for insulation and buoyancy. Penguins have a layer of fat called blubber to help them stay warm in cold waters. A penguin's beak varies by species and is adapted to its diet. Penguins have strong legs and webbed feet, making them efficient walkers and swimmers. Their eyes are adapted for underwater vision, helping them hunt. Penguins' bodies are streamlined, allowing them to swim quickly. They molt once a year, replacing old feathers with new ones. Penguins can hold their breath underwater for up to 20 minutes, depending on the species. The average swimming speed of penguins is 5 to 8 miles per hour, though they can reach 15 miles per hour. Penguins are carnivorous and eat fish, squid, and krill. They swallow their food whole since they don't have teeth. Penguins rely on their excellent underwater vision to spot prey. Some penguins can dive dozens of times a day in search of food. They can store food in their stomachs and regurgitate it later to feed their chicks. Penguins hunt in groups to increase their chances of catching prey. Their sharp, spiky tongues help grip slippery prey. Krill, a small shrimp-like creature, is a primary food source for many penguin species. Penguins' hunting areas can extend hundreds of miles from their nesting grounds. Penguins rely on sea ice for access to their preferred feeding grounds. Penguins are mostly monogamous, returning to the same mate each breeding season. Emperor penguins lay a single egg, which the male incubates on his feet for 2 months. Female emperor penguins travel long distances to find food while the males incubate the egg. Some penguin species, like Adelie penguins, build pebble nests for their eggs. Chicks are born covered in soft, fluffy down feathers that keep them warm. Parents take turns feeding and protecting their chicks. Penguins recognize their mates and chicks through unique vocalizations. Male king penguins sing to attract mates during the breeding season. Penguin chicks form creches, nurseries, for warmth and protection while parents hunt. In some species, the chicks fledge and become independent after just a few months. Penguins are vocal birds and use calls to communicate with their colony. They have unique calls to identify their mates and chicks. Penguins waddle on land but can toboggan on their bellies to move faster over ice. They display social behaviors such as grooming each other to strengthen bonds. Penguins often huddle together in large groups to stay warm in extreme cold. During molting, penguins can't swim or hunt and rely on stored fat for survival. Penguins use visual and vocal displays to establish territories and attract mates. They can be playful, engaging in activities like sliding on ice or chasing each other. Penguins perform elaborate courtship displays, including head bobbing and bowing. They show strong loyalty to their nesting sites, often returning to the same location every year. Penguins live on ice, beaches, rocky shores, and temperate forests, depending on the species. They adapt to cold climates by huddling together and using their feathers and blubber for insulation. Warm weather species, like the African penguin, have adaptations to stay cool, such as bare patches of skin. Penguins are highly migratory and travel long distances between feeding and breeding areas. Some species, like the Magellanic penguin, burrow in the ground to create nesting sites. Penguins rely on sea ice for resting, molting, and access to food. Many penguins are threatened by habitat loss due to climate change. Oil spills and pollution pose significant threats to penguin populations. Penguins are excellent indicators of ocean health, as they depend on stable ecosystems. Tourism can disturb penguin colonies, but eco-friendly practices help minimize the impact. Emperor penguins are the largest penguin species and are known for their endurance during Antarctic winters. King penguins are the second largest species and are found on subantarctic islands. Adelie penguins are one of the most widespread species in Antarctica. Chinstrap penguins are named for the black band under their chins. Genta penguins are the fastest swimmers among penguins. African penguins are nicknamed jackass penguins because their calls sound like braying donkeys. Galapagos penguins are the only species that live north of the equator. Macaroni penguins are named for their bright yellow crests. Rockhopper penguins are known for their distinctive hopping movements. The yellow-eyed penguin is one of the rarest and most endangered penguin species. Penguins have inspired countless movies, books, and cartoons, like Happy Feet and Penguins of Madagascar. Ancient penguins were much larger than modern species, standing up to 6 feet tall. Fossils of penguins have been found dating back over 60 million years. Penguins are often associated with cold climates, but many thrive in temperate zones. The first European explorers to encounter penguins thought they were fish. Penguins feature on the national flags and emblems of some countries, like South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands. Penguins are a favorite attraction at zoos and aquariums worldwide. In some cultures, penguins symbolize adaptability, teamwork, and determination. Penguins rely on their excellent hearing to locate family members in noisy colonies. The unique waddling gait of penguins has made them beloved animals worldwide.